So in this movie, a dog gets strung up and tortured and hung by the ceiling. I wished I was that dog watching this movie. Paranormal Activity, The Marked Ones. So Paranormal Activity, The Marked Ones is a spin-off from the other Paranormal Activity movies that have been going on way too long. I mean, this is truly going down the route of Saw. I mean, I liked the first one. I'm not a huge fan of them, and I really like horror movies. I gotta tell you right here, guys, this is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I mean, for being a horror movie, this movie just completely fails. There isn't a single point in the movie where I even flinched. And this movie is completely full of jump scares. Don't get me wrong, just none of them are scary. Like, literally, I mean, I'm just gonna spoil the ending for you, but I'm not even gonna put a spoiler sign right here, because there's no point in spoiling this for you, but I'm gonna anyway, so you don't have to see this movie. There's no point in seeing the movie, so it doesn't matter if I spoil it. So, in the end, he teleports for no reason, and he goes back to the first one, and then it shows, like, the girl that walked downstairs in the first one. She takes out a knife, and then she turns around, screams for her boyfriend runs down, and she stabs him. That's what happened in the first one, and then the cameraman's, like, screaming, and then he runs away, then he runs into the closet, and then there's a dude with a Halloween mask, and then it ends. You know, I have seen some really bad horror movies with some really bad endings. This is the worst horror movie ending I've ever seen in my life. I actually don't think that there was an ending to this movie. Like, I actually think that they just cut off, like, in the middle of the movie and started showing credits. Also, there's no credit music in the credits of this movie, and that's just a little, this is like one of like the 150 things wrong with this movie. First of all, the dialogue and acting is some of the worst dialogue and acting I've ever seen. Whoa, this is the worst movie I've seen all year, and that's not really saying much because this is the first movie coming out this year, but I really don't see anything dethroning this movie. I generally like the Paranormal Activity movies. I even like the fourth one. I got a kick out of the fourth one. I thought it was well written. This one can just go and die. This movie was just really cheap and generic. I saw every jump scare coming. I was sitting with my friend, and I was literally like, okay, jump scare in 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's the jump scare. See how I didn't jump? I did not jump because this movie was not scary. I saw every single scare coming. Freaking, oh my god. This is the first movie that I've been to where my entire audience, like the entire crowd, started booing when the credits came up. I actually decided to get up and leave, and I was gonna leave the movie theater, but I decided to go to the bathroom. I was like, okay, gotta go to the bathroom. I determined whether I was just gonna walk out or not, because I honestly did not care about anything in this movie, because I knew I wasn't missing anything. I mean, there's nothing scary in the movie. Nothing scary at all. Literally, this is the cartoons that my little sister watches in the morning are way scarier than this. I got nothing. The Paranormal Activity, The Marked Ones. Look at that poster. That thing's not even in the movie. I hope the rating I give this is about as generic as all the jump scares in this movie. I'm giving this thing a 1 out of 10. This is Pigalunk signing off.